Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Sashas Tech. This is Amok Kaliba. If you are new to my channel, please like, share, comment and subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for the latest updates. In the last video, we understood the concepts of chi-square. We defined chi-square, we understood types of chi-square, what is the procedure to conduct chi-square test, and few of the examples on goodness of fit test. In today's video, we will revise the formulas for the chi-square test. We will understand if the expected frequency in chi-square is not provided, how to calculate it, and apply chi-square independent test on few of the examples. In the last video, we understood chi-square test statistics formula, which is summation of observed minus expected the whole square divided by expected value. Now, if we do not possess the expected values, here expected values means the trained values or the required values, then we calculate them using the observational values. Now, how do we do that? We do it with the formula row total into column total divided by grand total. For example, if we have some of the observations, then we take the row total into column total divided by the whole, all the grand total of observations. So we calculate the expected values for each of the observations in the table. Similarly, we require degrees of freedom and significance value to get the critical chi-square value from the chi-square distribution table. To calculate the degrees of freedom, we use the formula degrees of freedom is equal to r minus 1 into c minus 1, where r represents the number of observations in the table and c represents the number of columns in the table. Now let us apply the concepts of chi-square independent test on few of the examples. A public opinion poll data was collected for 1000 voters for different genders, that is male and female, and for different parties, that is Republican, Democratic and Independent. Now we want to analyze whether there is a gender and the voting preferences for the parties. This we want to achieve it using chi-square independent test. The observational values which we have collected are 200, 150 and 50 are the male voters for Republican, Democratic and Independent. Similarly, 250, 300 and 50 are the female voters for Republican, Democratic and Independent. To go ahead with the test, we are going to identify the null hypothesis and the alternative hypothesis. The null hypothesis here would be gender and the voting preferences are independent. As alternative hypothesis is contrary to the null hypothesis, it is the gender and the voting preferences are not independent. The second step would be calculation of expected values. As we have only observational values, we are going to calculate expected values. To do that, we have calculated the row total and the column total of the observational values. Here, the row total for the male is 400 and female is 600, and column total for the Republicanism is 450, Democratic is 450 and Independent is 100. The total or the grand total for all the observational value is 1000. Now, to calculate the expected values, we have the formula row total into column total divided by grand total, that is equal to 400 into 450 divided by 1000, which is equal to 180. Similarly, we have calculated all the expected values for each of the observations. As we have calculated the expected values, to extract the chi-square value from the distribution table, we require two things: degrees of freedom and significance value. Degrees of freedom can be calculated using the formula r minus 1 into c minus 1, where r represents the number of observations and c represents the number of columns. In our observational data, that is 2 minus 1, that is 2 rows minus 1 into 3 columns minus 1, which is equal to 2. We are considering 5% as our significance level. Hence, it is 5%. Using these two, let me share my screen and walk you through how to extract the chi-square value from distribution table. This is chi-square distribution table. With 2 degrees of freedom and 5% significance level, the value of chi-square is 5.99 from the distribution table. As we have understood from the distribution table that for 5% significance level and 2 degrees of freedom, the chi-square value is 5.99, which means the critical region above 5.99 is rejecting the null hypothesis. Now let us calculate the chi-square value from the formula. Using the formula summation of observation minus expected square divided by expected. Substituting the observation and the expected values in the formula, we get the chi-square as 16.2, which means 16.2 is greater than 5.99. Hence, we reject our null hypothesis. So, from the data collected of 1000 voters, we can say that the gender and the voting preferences are not independent. Let us understand the second example of chi-square independent test. A casino is losing money from one of the copiers on a blackjack table. There are 3 copiers on the blackjack table, and casino has collected a data of 250 observations for their win, lose and draw cases. Now the casino wants to understand whether the 3 copiers are working independently or not. To do this, the data which they have collected of the observations are: win cases for copier A, B and C is 43, 49 and 22. Similarly, the draw cases are 8, 2 and 5 for copier A, B and C, and lose cases are 47, 44 and 30. In the first step, let us define the null hypothesis and the alternative hypothesis. The null hypothesis says that the choice of the copier is independent of the outcome, and the alternative hypothesis is contrary to the null hypothesis, which says that the choice of the copier is not independent of the outcome. As we do not have the expected values, we are going to calculate them. We have calculated the row sums for the win, draw and lose cases. Similarly, column sums for copier A, B and C, and the grand total of all the observations. Now, using the formula for the expected outcome, that is row total into column total divided by grand total. In this case, it is 114 into 98 divided by 250 for the win case of copier A. Similarly, we can calculate all the expected values for copier A, B and C for win, draw and lose case. For extracting the chi-square value from the chi-square distribution table, we would require 2 things. One is degrees of freedom and second is significance value. Now, the degrees of freedom would be 3 minus 1 into 3 minus 1, that is row minus 1 into column minus 1, that is degrees of freedom is 4. We are considering here 1% significance value because we would require stronger evidence to justify our null hypothesis. So with the 1% significance value and 4 degrees of freedom, let me share my screen and walk you through how to extract from the chi-square distribution table. This is chi-square distribution table with 4 degrees of freedom and 1% significance level. The chi-square value is 13.28 from the distribution table. From the chi-square distribution table, the value of chi-square was 13.28, which means if the chi-square value calculated is above 13.28, then we would reject null hypothesis. Using the observational and expected values data and substituting in the chi-square formula, that is summation of observation minus expected square divided by expected, we get the chi-square calculated value as 5.004, which represents that 5.004 is less than the critical region value, that is 13.28. Here we accept null hypothesis, which justifies that choice of copier is independent of outcomes. All the 3 copiers, that is A, B and C, are working independently. If you like my video, please like, share, comment and subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for the latest updates. Thank you.